With the amount of advice available today and the number of people suffering from acne, it has led to an overwhelming situation where
If you are someone who struggles with acne,
you just want to know that one thing that you can do to get rid of it. Hi, I'm Dr. Sanoba Feza Doctor. I'm a board certified dermatologist and an integrative health practitioner. That means I help you not only treat your outside but get glowing skin from within. In this video, I'm going to share what exactly do you need to do with your skincare routine, what you need to apply,
what you need to eat,
what medications do you need if any, and how can you get rid of acne for good. It is going to be a thorough video as my hope is to answer all your questions and help you in the best possible way.
so get ready to take some notes.
And let's get started. Before you try to get rid of something, you always want to understand what exactly is causing it in the first place. Let's say, for example, imagine you're having a termite problem in the house. You try various remedies,
Try spraying those toxic chemicals.
and you might see that they have temporarily vanished sometimes, only to realize that they have started crawling somewhere else. Unless you kill the queen termite
Who is the major factory producer of a dedicated workers?
and treat all the affected places at the same time, you won't be able to get rid of that problem permanently.
Right?
On a similar basis, obviously this wasn't the best example, but nonetheless, if you just keep trying to cure your acne with topical skincare or without knowing what is causing your acne in the first place, you are not going to be able to get rid of acne permanently.
So, what causes acne?
Now, there are multiple causes, but if I have to explain what is happening at the cellular level, it is basically there is excess or high production of oil within the pores, buildup of dead skin cells, and excessive proliferation or growth of certain bacteria within that pilosebaceous unit, or commonly called as the pore. Now, normal epidermal cell turnover or the skin cell turnover, where the skin cells are born, they then proliferate, they then grow, divide, multiply, reach the top, they become dead skin cells, and then they fall off. So that is happening continuously for everyone at all times.
So, the obvious next question is,
Why should excessive oil production or dead cell accumulation and growth of bacteria that is normally and happily living on the surface of our skin otherwise actually cause something? I want you to imagine your highway or freeway where there are thousands of cars that pass through by every single day. Everyone is following the traffic rules, maintaining their lanes, being disciplined. But one day a car breaks down or there is an unfortunate accident, then even the slight slowing down of the regular flow can cause massive traffic jams, right? So like I mentioned before, there could be a variety of reasons that could lead or cause your acne. Anything that will interfere with the normal functioning of the normal skin cycle's turnover can result into this. In my experience, if I have to pinpoint the two major underlying factors that cause acne, then it will be inflammation and hormonal disturbances. So now I'm sure you have some idea and that you've understood what causes acne or what leads to acne.
and why is it happening?
Now all we need to do is stop that underlying trigger and help our skin take care of it.
Simple, right?
There are two things you need to do now. Pay more attention as to how you treat your skin and the body. So first, let's look at the topical options you have to take care of acne. Based on the grade of acne you're suffering from, there are different topical options, that is those that you can apply over the skin, that are available. The basic, time-tested and most efficient of all topical skincare that are available for the treatment of acne is a vitamin A derivative known as tretinoin. This is a prescription medication but works very well for almost all grades of acne, apart from another one that I really like, that's benzoyl peroxide. But tretinoin is very effective even for grade 1 acne, that is the very initial phase where you just start seeing blackheads and whiteheads. That means your pores have just started getting clogged and they're either open or they're closed before you actually start seeing those inflamed boils coming up. The trick to using tretinoin very effectively is to start low and slow. You just need to apply a little all over the face, especially where you have the acne lesions, every alternate night or 2 or 3 nights a week to begin with, and then every single night to start seeing the results. The next topical option that you have, which is not a must for everyone, will be a topical antibiotic that your dermatologist might prescribe to you. But you will need this only if you have pus-filled lesions present over the face or the chest or the back, wherever you have acne. And if your acne is severe, like you have grade 4 acne, That means you might have cysts or nodules and really inflamed lesions present over the face, the back, or the chest. You will need that extra help with your skin turnover to take care of the inflammation. And then there are other options where you'll go into oral vitamin A derivatives and such other things.
But this is just one part of the cure.
What we have done so far is just treat the surface. We've just been treating the skin from the surface level, from the outside. What most people don't realize, or rather they start doing very late, is treating the underlying cause. You need to take care of that underlying inflammation. You need to take care of that hormonal imbalance if it is present. So for this, there are multiple things that can be done. But one of the basic things that you can do is regulate your diet. Foods that will particularly help in this regard are:
Number 1,
proteins. Animal source is my go-to and preferred method of supplementing good quality proteins into your diet. But if you're a vegan and that is what you're comfortable with, then make sure you're getting adequate lentils, tofu, and such other good protein-rich sources into your diet. I highly recommend, if required, please supplement with a good quality source of collagen as well. Our skin, hair, nails, everything is made up of keratin, which is a protein. So you need to make sure you're getting enough of it if you really want to have good quality protein rich skin, hair, and nails.
alright?
Next up, I want you to focus on fats. In this case, omega-3s are going to be your best friend. Think of flax seeds, salmon, and sardines. Next, I want you to include antioxidant rich foods. Think of your yellows, oranges, and red color foods that are present. Carotenoids and vitamin A are those that are rich in the yellow, orange, and reds. So think of organ meats, carrots, peppers, and other foods of that color. Grape skin and its seeds contain a very potent class of antioxidants called proanthocyanidins. This is the type of bioflavonoid that helps to take care of the free radicals. It is present in the purple skin of acai, plum, blackcurrant, even blueberries. It may also be worth supplementing with these types of bioflavonoids if you feel you aren't getting enough of it in your diet. Then even lutein is a very good nutrient that I want you to focus on, and its source will be the greens, your green leafy vegetables. Also try to avoid the consumption of overly processed foods and seed oils, at least until your body is restored. It is a good practice to cultivate and develop in general, but I'm not asking you to go all extreme, and I never believe in stopping anything completely. I want you to enjoy, but when your body needs that time to heal, you have to understand and take care of it accordingly. Another thing to consider, which might not be applicable to all,
Because I think it is overhyped.
but if you cannot tolerate dairy or gluten, and if you think that that is problematic and that is even leading to other symptoms within the body, then avoid having it completely.
At least for a certain period of time.
By the way, everyone can have dairy and gluten if you have a healthy functioning gut and if you have the right kind from the right source.
I will make separate videos on this to explain this, so don't worry.
Now that we've taken care of a basic diet, your body still might need that extra care to get rid of acne completely. I have found supplementing with certain nutrients and ingredients can be very helpful and beneficial. There are quite a few that I have seen work very well for my patients, but if I have to select the first two that top my list would be:
Number 1,
probiotics. Probiotics will help get rid of the bad bacteria in your gut and help boost your immune system. Believe it or not, if your gut isn't healthy, no matter what you do, you will not be able to achieve 100% results, because 80% of your immune system is located within your gut. So try to consume probiotic rich foods like cultured vegetables, kefir or kefir, yogurt, amasi, kimchi, and different products that are higher in probiotics. I would also take it to the next step and even supplement with a very good quality spore-based probiotic. You know, my go-to and favorite by now is the one by Just Thrive. It is spore-based, it has strains that have been clinically proven to show effective results,
and it works.
I want you to use one that you trust and believe in. Make sure you're getting at least 50 billion IUs of the probiotic strain depending on which one you're getting. Okay, and the second one that I want you to highly consider and that I highly recommend including into your diet,
Even if we aren't talking about acne acne but just in general for overall health
will be colostrum. I have made dedicated videos on the wonders of colostrum,
My friend Rose even calls it white gold.
and its benefits extend much beyond acne control.
I'm talking about
Healing the gut lining, boosting the immune system, anti-aging benefits. It has various growth factors, but I just want to make sure, because I'm very particular about where you're sourcing it from. I don't trust, and I'm not taking anything apart from a Novita's colostrum. But again, as with anything, know your source. See what you are comfortable with, but make sure you are aware, since many are just trying to fool you with their marketing gimmicks. In terms of micronutrients, if I have to pinpoint certain micronutrients that have been found and extensively studied to help with acne particularly, they are zinc and copper. A systematic review and meta-analysis
which is the highest study design type that is available.
following PRISMA guidelines was done. Researchers found that patients with acne had significantly lower serum zinc levels, and those who were treated with zinc had significant improvement in their mean inflammatory papule count, that is, those inflamed papules, as compared to controls, that is, those who were not treated with zinc.
So hopefully the debate of whether or not zinc is helpful has been settled for now.
Now, if you are dealing with hormonal acne, and this topic requires a separate video by itself, but if I have to give you some idea and foresight, then supplementing with berberine and inositol can be very helpful. There are many others which are effective.
But as I always say,
Everyone does not require everything. Your doctor will be your best guide for what will work best for you. But to sum up the basics, probiotics, colostrum, zinc, and hormonal support either through supplements or through herbs like milk thistle will steer your body towards the right direction of healing. Another very important topic that I want you to keep in mind is your skincare routine. In the quest of getting rid of acne, I know you will try anything and everything that you will see a particular influencer maybe swearing by,
you might try it
maybe even see some improvement,
or
cause more irritation to your skin before you end up coming to me or your respected dermatologist.
trust me when I say this.
But sticking to a simple skincare routine will be very helpful, especially if you're using actives or if you're taking topical or oral vitamin A. You do not want to irritate an already inflamed skin by trying some anecdotal home remedy,
Or using 100 different products.
a good cleanser, an acne-safe moisturizer and sunscreen, and 1 to 2 actives to take care either of the inflammation or the pigmentation, depending on what stage of the healing process you are in,
Is sufficient.
Apart from what we discussed today, there are many other things that can be done, like a candida cleanse, changing your water quality, switching to skin-friendly materials, and many other things. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed,
But excited.
because now you know that it is possible to get clear, glowing skin. I wanted to give you a basic outline so that you have some idea of what needs to be done in order to get rid of acne completely. I have had so many girls, boys, men, women who come to me after they have tried various remedies again and again and are completely frustrated
Only to realize,
that the answer was in front of them all time long.
to summarize,
Use the right topicals based on the grade of acne you're dealing with. Clean up and switch up your diet until your body heals and continue thereafter. Choose good quality supplements like the ones I shared.
but more importantly,
Use the ones that are important and useful for you. Keep a simple skincare routine. And finally, understand what your body is trying to tell you and what your body needs. Nobody knows your body better than you do. So discuss and work with your dermatologist or your doctor and healthcare provider, as they are your best guides in your journey towards healing. Let me know about your acne and skincare journey, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.
do show your love.
And subscribe to the channel if you enjoy watching content about healthy skincare, hair care, and aging.
So that you don't miss out on any new updates or videos that get uploaded.
I wish nothing but the very best for you. Continue to glow, thrive, and shine. As always, take care. I'll see you soon.
All night. But keep your head up, Charlie. We were made for this life, yeah. Wait to see how we rise up. We've been down for too long, waiting for a come up. Better days around the corner. All the pain made us stronger, yeah. We aim for the long run, keep on surviving.